Hi, this is Shannon from SIS, the number 4 teachers.org. Thanks so much for joining us today in this tutorial video about how to use word problem story mats to help students in your classroom or your child at home apply math in the real world using concrete pictorial abstract approach. This is part of our Math for Littles publication series that we're bringing to you with different tutorial videos showing you how to bring real world problems right in to a child's brain to help them act it out. We're going to start off first by showing you a map that we made that has a word problem mat it's called On the Road. It's a picture of a road that children are going to act out story problems that they're given with counters. You can also use Cheerios or pennies, anything that they can auditorily listen to a story problem and act it out on the mat to see how well they're applying their mathematical skills. This mat also has a quick draw box at the bottom where we're going to have the child draw a picture and, if they're able, to draw a number sentence or a number bond based on what they saw. Some students want to do lots of details when they're drawing because we're telling them to give lots of details when they're doing it for writing or with reading. However, in math, we're looking more for a quick draw. An X can represent a wheel on a car or a circle to kind of make it simple. In our list of sample problems, we've not necessarily put any character names because we want the problems to be real for the child. Put their name in the story problem, their teacher's name, parents' names, even your principal, to help them to make this a thought about math come alive in the real world. When we look at the different problems that we have set out here, a lot of the problems in numbers 1, 2, and 3 really work on the concept of addition, taking a part and a total. In this example for number 4 and number 5, these are subtraction word problems. You can always change the quantities of the numbers that we have in the samples to meet the needs of where the student is that you're working with. Number 6 and 7 on this example are missing add-in. So it's going to give you a total and then a part, and the child has to figure out the other part. Numbers 8, 9, and 10 are dedicated to be more challenging questions for children. We want them to help them question their metacognition. These problems are not just simple problems where there's two cars on the road and one more joins. How many are there all together? These are going to ask kids to think a little bit harder. There's two cars on the road. We know that each car has four wheels, so how many wheels are on the road? Children might just put two counters on the mat but not understand that each car has four wheels. These help for deeper thinking problems to help kids question their thinking. We're going to do an example on our mat here today to kind of show you how children might be able to act out a problem. If we said there are two cars on the road, how many wheels does each car have? I might show a picture of a car or even show a matchbox car that kids could see it with. So kids are going to use their counters and put the cars on the road. So I'm going to put on one car on my road with the counters. I know that each car has four wheels. I'm going to put another car behind this car, showing it with the yellow counters to represent my second car. So now that I have all of my wheels on my road, I can count to see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You first want students to really show this concretely before you move to a pictorial model, but eventually being able for them to go through all parts of concrete pictorial abstract. Down below in my quick draw, I'm going to maybe just make small X's, and those are going to represent my wheels. So I'm going to put for my first car 4 X's, and then I'm going to put a ring around my 4 X's to represent one of the cars. Then I'm going to change it and put other X's next to it to represent the other car. So I'm going to put 4 more X's in my picture. Again, these could be circles, they could be a variety of different ways to have the child show you. And then I'm going to put a ring around this as well to show that it is another set of cars. Of wheels rather in this car. If I count it all together, I know that I have 4 plus 4. If students are ready, they can make a number bond. They can also do a number sentence for what they've saw. So here's my 4 plus my next 4 to show that I have the total of 8 altogether. This is the abstract way for the child to show it. They could certainly show it in a number bond, an addition sentence, a subtraction sentence, however they might want to do it. Have them describe to you what they've done in their drawing to help you answer the question. So we've been able to see this through CPA, concrete, pictorial, and then abstract. We hope that you've enjoyed our video tutorial, and we'll go to our website to see other parts in our Math for Littles series to help bring it come alive in your home or at your school. You can go to SIS4teachers.org. You also can join us on any of our social media channels from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or LinkedIn at SIS4teachers. Thanks so much for joining us.